On this episode, we attempt to spray paint the house, but it's not as easy as first thought.
So we're just going to test whether this is water-based paint or oil-based paint. We've got a noisy dog from across the road. So we've got some methylated spirits, and if it's water-based paint, the method should bring off the paint. And if it's oil-based, it won't. Good news, it's water-based.
And why is water-based better than oil-based?
Because you can't put new water-based paint over the oil-based paint because it won't stick. But you can put water-based paint over water-based paint, so we haven't got to undercoat it.
Yeah, and it's easier to clean up as well. Water-based paint, isn't it? Yeah. So that's good. Good news.
Good news. Some good news.
Hooray! The forecast isn't particularly great. It's possible showers this morning, but we've held off for now nearly 6 weeks waiting for the rain to stop, and so we're just going to go for it and see what happens. We plan to spray paint the house, so we also have to consider the wind as well, and tomorrow's even windier. Yesterday was windy, and so you have today's the best day we're going to get. We are having a lot of people stopping and staring at us. These videos are actually done out of order, and this happens to be when the coronavirus is going on, and I think they think we're going a bit nuts and taking it all a bit too seriously. But it is causing a lot of stir outside the house. People are slowing down, people are standing in the middle of the road and taking photographs. Anyway, it's all fun. We didn't bother showing you us taping up the windows because, quite frankly, that'd be boring. So, good save. So I'll set you down on the time lapse, and you can watch the last little bits of us taping up. In the video it actually looks quite easy, and yes, compared to painting by roller or brush it is, but it is time consuming. It's amazing how long it took to stick paper and card on all the windows and soffits, something you don't ordinarily have to do if you're painting by brush. It became a little frustrating too when Andy would run up the ladder, spray an area, run down, move a few meters with the ladder, run back up, and then find that the nozzle had clogged in a short space of time. Then he had to go through the whole process of cleaning the nozzle and clean water, and that would water down the next spray. The job would have been made easier also if we'd had a building trestle, but hey, we don't like easy. With the paint all dry, we can now remove the paper. The beauty of water-based paint, it does dry quickly. Oh, if you're interested, the colour is Dulux Hog Bristle. We have to do the odd touching up here and there on the white gloss, as it got a bit of an overspray when the paper moved. But after 2 coats, it does look good, especially against the white windows and door frames and woodland grey gutters and fascias. Alright, so we're back at the house again, and we're going to start building the deck for the front and the new staircase. So we've put in a piece of wood that's going to be supporting the bearers, and then obviously the wooden rafters. Are they called rafters? Decking. So we've put that in place. The wood that we put on isn't level. We know that, but we had to. If we put it on level, it'd look really, really stupid. It's actually 1.5 bricks lower this end to this end. So you can imagine it'd look really stupid, because it would be on the wood one side and off the wood the other side. So we've had to make it look aesthetically pleasing, which seems to be a trend in this house at the moment. Everything seems to be aesthetically pleasing rather than actually level, which is a bit of a shame. But it's an old house and it has had movement, which we knew about. Alright, so the next piece is we're going to fix some posts around the staircase. He likes his noisy toys. So we've got to take the posts, we've got to take the what's it? Oh, hang on, I've got a roof, hold on. Alright, so we had to take the rail off because we need to nibble out the corner of the, if you can see this, the lip goes over the top of the deck on the brickwork, and we need to nibble out bits along that to put some upright posts in. It's because we're actually going to make the deck slightly wider than the original deck. So I think the original deck was 11 or 12. And this one's going to be 15. So we need to so that's what we're going to do now. Just as we start to work, the rain started pouring down. The weather over the last 6 weeks has been a nightmare. It's either rained, storms, or horrendous winds. But we try and get as much done as between the showers. Whilst Andy fits the upright posts to the staircase, I start digging the footings for the deck posts. We're hoping to get them all dug and concrete in today. Whilst I continue digging, Andy follows closely behind and fills in my holes with cement. What great teamwork! All done bar the cleaning up. Next time on Renovating Number 5, we get help building our new deck. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe and share